You can do it.
All right. What's up, guys? Magic Hour Outdoors here. John, Hunter,
What's up?
at my place. We got a new setup here. Pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet.
Hopefully you guys enjoy that. But, yeah, basically it's been about a month since we had a pod. So, back into the groove of things.
Yep.
But not into the hunting season, as we are going out of the hunting season farther and farther.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But we have some things to look upon. They're coming up. Oh, shit.
Here, turkey, turkey!
You like that? But turkey season is something to look forward to, at least.
Yep. It's
But other than that-
it's March 1st as we're filming,
Got a long ways
so
to
we
go.
got like 2 months.
So the season opens in like 2 days.
But fishing, my favorite season, is coming up.
Yeah, trout's in like a month.
John and Hunter hate... No.
No, Hunter loves
Hunter
fishing.
loves fishing. John hates fishing.
I will fish a stocked pond every day of the week.
Oh,
Yeah, of course you will.
bait casters are
I
best
invite you
friends.
I
to the
hate
trap
bait
trap.
casters.
You're like,
Yeah, we're
"I hate
getting you
fishing
to use one.
I'm not
this
using a bait caster this year.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm
You're
not.
learning.
Nope. I've
year.
tried
They're
it.
gonna master it this summer.
I am already a masturbator. I know how to handle my rod. Okay? It's like sometimes it smells like fish. But, you know, that's part of being a
I ain't saying
masturbator.
nothing.
You know? How'd everybody's seasons go? Let's talk about last hunting season, I should say. Hunter, you want to start us off? Give us your full, hunting season recap.
Full hunt season? Well, didn't really get too much until the opening day of rifle season for deer. Then I got a nice 8-pointer, and then not really too much after that until halfway through duck season. Then got a nice little old Tweety. Not a Tweety. It was a duck. Nice hen pintail.
Typical
No,
Tweety.
yeah, no.
Typical Tweety.
Yep.
They're easily mistaken.
It looks similar.
Yeah, they tweet their songbird.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was tweeting as she came in.
Yeah, she was.
Adam, how'd your hunting season go?
Mine went well. Started out with some small game, and that went good. Got some pheasants on the ground, like usual. A couple videos out there if you guys want to check them out. Couple snippets, things on Instagram. I'm sure we'll have some more in the upcoming seasons with that. As Sully gets better, my dog, my German short hair, he's in his prime right now, just about, so it should be a good couple years coming up for pheasants and small game. And deer went good. I got a buck on the ground. Honestly, it wasn't anything giant, but it's been a few years since I've gotten out consistently, so it was good to get some meat on the ground, man.
Yes,
And
sir.
those snack sticks were fire, so I
They
couldn't
were-
complain about
they were
that.
pretty good.
They
Yeah,
are
I-
really- that's
I-
probably the only thing I'll get there again, but
Yeah.
no offense, but those are very good.
Are you gonna go to
snack
my guy
sticks.
next year? He's like right up the road there.
Yeah, if you tell me he's open, because you were like, oh, he's open, and you're like, oh, he's not open.
Well, I don't know. I gotta ask him. I'll ask him for you, right?
Yeah, secrets. Yeah, it's all secrets.
My season, I missed. Well, it started out with small game. Went with him, and missed 2 roosters on opening day. That was
I think we have footage
Great.
of that somewhere.
I blame it on the shotgun.
Maybe we could put a
One
blooper
sided
in
in.
here somewhere if we find the
Yeah.
footage.
yeah. Like Hunter said, my shotgun wasn't sighted in.
Yeah.
I mean, we went out a couple times for pheasant. I never got nothing, but he did. And then
Yeah.
deer season, I missed 2 does. 1 or 2 does. I can't remember if I missed 2 or 1. But too many. I missed too many. And then finally, beginning of November, I got a big doe down, which felt good. Good shot and everything. But yeah, it was man, I didn't see shit. Other than that, I had a terrible season. Sika did not go well. I mean, I saw Sika almost every time I went,
At least you scouted. Now you know what it's about. a
but
little.
I had a stag at like 15 yards opening, or the first day I went, and didn't shoot him because he was only like a little spike. I should have smoked them. I could have smoked them.
Should have took your money's worth there.
Yeah. But I didn't.
Well.
But I didn't.
So
went out for duck a couple times. I saw ducks.
Yeah, well,
one
that was
time.
a big thing. We all ended up going out for ducks at one point
Yeah.
together, and we all decided we're all gonna get into duck hunting at one point together, and then we all went mid-season. Ended up not getting anything really towards the end. We got some couple geese and a hunter's pintail, which was pretty cool for first season, and kind of just winging it. But we're really excited for the next one, and yeah. Got a bunch of calls and shit and all kinds
Yeah,
of
I
gear.
should have brought them.
Yeah, mine are in the car. I gotta show you guys.
We got a lot
It's
of
pretty sweet.
That day that they went and shot the geese and the duck, I was invited and said, no, I'm going to go deer hunting this day because I'm like, I always see deer in this spot. I'm going to shoot a deer out of this tree stand this morning.
And it worked
And
out.
you guys never see anything.
Nah, we did,
So,
but not
I-
like that.
Yeah, no, they were never.
They would never came in like that.
I didn't see any deer. I kicked up a grouse on my way in. I saw 300 geese flying over me. I'm sitting there. I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. I get texts from these guys. Adam fell in the water. We're shooting geese. We're shooting ducks. I'm like, what is happening? What did I miss here?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Man, that's in the PA waterfowl video. You can see Adam
Yeah,
take a little swim.
as everybody probably does, but that was a rough morning. I was pretty chilly after that one.
That was pretty funny.
But we got some. That of course that was the morning we shot geese. So then we ended up wanting to wait it out longer. And that was freaking cold.
So
But it was worth it in the end.
You want to tell the people about this?
Yeah. So I ordered this earlier. I think we might have talked about it on a podcast. Probably. I ordered a lift probably, I don't even know what month it was. When do you think it was that you went with me around? It was probably 4 or 5 months ago now, so.
I don't know, but it was raining like hell that night.
Like September or October.
Yeah, no, it wasn't October. Was it October? It might have been like November,
Yeah, maybe it was like early November.
October, November.
It was
something
like,
that.
it was like
November
after
sometime.
I already got my deer, so.
Yeah, you know what? That was November then.
Yeah, it's probably November.
It was November
Around
because
my
I shot
birthday.
because you got your buck the same weekend that I shot my doe.
Yeah.
So
But I ordered a Realtree Max, or a Realtree Edge, not Max, Realtree Edge lift, and it came in a couple weeks ago, and it's pretty badass.
it looks pretty good.
And it shoots like butter. It's pretty awesome. My dad has a Matthews Triax, and I don't know, he used to have a Hoyt, and he even said he was like gonna get a Hoyt, and then he ended up getting a Matthews because he just heard so much about it, and he said it's just like there's no like comparison. Like people try to like say there's a comparison, but he says Matthews is the way to go. So
Have you
shout
shot?
out Matthews.
Have you shot
Not
a Hoyt?
sponsored, but what?
Did you shoot a Hoyt at all?
I didn't even shoot a Hoyt. I think I might have shot my dad's old Hoyt at one point, but like, you know, that thing was a very old bow. But this thing's pretty sweet. Obviously, I got it pretty much fully kitted out. I got the four arrow quiver, got the Matthews stabilizer, the bridge lock. I got the black gold single pin with the adjustable sight. Just no like customized strings. They were saying that was going to be crazy long to get colored strings.
And you can always order gas bowstrings too.
Yeah, my dad has the monkey ones or whatever.
The monkey
I think
tails?
they're called monkey. Or no, there was like some other kind of, maybe it's like gorilla string or I don't know. He has some kind of other brand I've heard of. I don't know what string it's called.
I don't know.
But it's like an aftermarket string, like you're saying. You don't have to get the
Yeah.
match strings. Because then I'd have to fucking send it to Matthews or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty sweet. I have to get it chronographed and stuff still and putting 100 shots through it. Just breaking it in now, so yeah,
Looks good.
it's pretty
That's
awesome.
nice.
But hopefully we can get some action with this. I was hoping it was going to come in a little sooner, almost during like the end of the season, and I could shoot a doe with it.
Yeah.
Get some action would have been cool, but it's cool that I get to shoot it in the off season and get it really ready to go for next year. So
Matt did order his.
oh, yeah.
Matt is still
Show
waiting
the
for
arrows.
his bow. Once he gets his bow in, we can do. We're gonna do a couple videos.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but I thought these things looked so slick. these they're Carbon Express Maxima XRZs. I don't know, I think they just look pretty sweet. And they're just got like a really cool design on them. Oh, I also have to get like a felt wrap for my Ultra Rest, my drop down. No, it didn't come with anything. I'm just gonna buy something, and then I want to get like a wrist thing.
Yeah, a sling.
Yeah, like a wrist sling. But other than that, I do kind of want to also get more money. I want to get the like.
The limb legs.
Yeah, those are.
They're
badass.
sweet. They're I love them.
Just sit it right on the ground. It's pretty cool. Or the sling. I saw the bow sling. That's pretty cool too.
You can get both.
You can, but
you can't put both on at the same time.
I'd rather not spend another $800 on Matthew's stuff. But yeah. So yeah, it's a pretty cool weapon of mass destruction. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I gave it a 10 out of 10.
There you go.
But yeah.
We're gonna take that to Maryland this year.
Yeah. So we're gonna go back for. Well, I didn't go last time. John went, and we had another buddy who was supposed to go, but that never happens. So we ended up just switching it up and saying we're gonna try again. And John already has a little bit of experience. Kind of has a few spots scouted out, knows where to go. So we've been looking on Onyx, trying to find some new areas we want to check out, and maybe we can figure something out. But that's just something I've completely never thought I would go after, never thought I'd target. So it's going to be a whole new thing to approach. So we'll see how that goes.
Maryland,
it'll be pretty cool.
Now, do you guys? I put it in the Sika Deer group for the poll. How do you say it?
Sika.
Sika?
I mean, just because I hear you say it.
That's what I posted, because I always say Sika, but people call them, the majority of people call them Sika.
Sika deer?
Sika deer. Not Sitka deer.
See, I've heard
Sika.
that. Sika. No T. Yeah. I don't know.
Sika deer.
I've never heard of that.
I don't care what you call it.
I've heard of Sitka, like deer.
Those are like the blacktails in Alaska.
Yeah, they're like a bigger version almost of the Sika deer. They're huge.
I'm gonna go check on the camera.
Yeah, that didn't sound good.
You can keep talking about
unfortunately.
Alright, we're back. Camera shut off.
Camera problem.
Anyway.
Basically, we're talking about Sika.
Yep.
Me and John gonna take that trip down there. John went last year, scouted a lot, and almost had some luck. He couldn't put one on the ground, so
yeah.
Hopefully we can. I mean, you were in the right area. I wouldn't change anything different.
No.
Maybe just sit there.
They were bugling like crazy.
I mean, it could be different every year, but
yeah.
All right, now if you had that,
I'd be hunting there next year first.
Are you gonna take the shot this time? Or
I do. Okay.
No hesitation
Here's another thing. I don't know if we said it on the podcast.
What's the deal
right after we did the Sika. I don't know if I talked about it or not. Coming home the first day, going down the road, right? Mm-hmm. I'm doing like 60 miles an hour. You know, the speed limit. I'm doing the speed limit down the road. I go to make a phone call. Phone just hangs up because I don't have service yet. But I'm like, I should have service. I had service on the way in. So I glance down at my phone for 1 second like this. I look up and like they're 40 yards in front of me is a giant 6-point stag. And I went around it and everything, but he was just standing there. I should have hit him. I have insurance.
We just pulled the bow out. Just said I shot it today.
Yeah. I should have hit him and then done it.
DNR wouldn't have known.
Next time. I'll tell you exactly what road that's on, but we're taking your truck.
Oh, yeah. And I'm dragging the blood trail right to your tent.
Okay. We ain't camping this year, dude. That was rough last year.
Yeah, you were saying you camped in that one. I'd be scared if I was alone camping out there.
Well, I was in Delaware camping. Yeah. But that was the problem. It was an hour from the campsite.
So you can't camp anywhere closer to that?
I couldn't find one open. And, well, the plan was, so that one had a pond. And I was like, if there was a Sunday there, and me and Matt already had our Delaware license for fishing. So I was like, this is perfect. Me and Matt can fish.
For a break today.
And then it rained, and Matt didn't even go. At all.
John was just all alone.
All alone in
So
Maryland.
sad.
Yeah, it was terrifying. It gets fucking dark in that marsh.
Oh, but the guys there were nice.
Yeah, there was some other guys that were really nice there, and I was like walking out and found one guy, and I was like, I'm sticking with him on the way out. Because if anything tries to eat him, I know I can run faster than that old guy.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes. Alright, anybody who's been down to Sickaville knows the mosquitoes are horrible. I had 15 bug bites on just my hands, and I had a thermocell going the entire time. It was so bad.
Sounds like you need some
When we go scouting in the
mosquito
summer, I'm
fighters.
bringing like a bee suit.
a bee suit.
I don't care. Like, you look like an idiot. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not itchy, so.
You just gotta set yourself on fire. They won't come
Exactly.
close to you. If they do, they'll get burnt, or they won't even bite you.
They hate smoke. I'll just have like a torch. I'll like surround myself with like citronella tiki torches, walking through the woods. You can't start a forest fire. It's a swamp. Everything's
They ain't
wet.
going too far.
Yeah, everything's wet. It's gonna hit the frag and just be done.
That's what you hope.
That ain't my woods.
Yeah,
Burn
just
down
be,
all
just
black.
be happy they didn't hit any of them 8-foot deep holes.
Oh yeah, so there are some really deep holes there. Be careful if you go. I was like, I'm gonna walk into the frag a little bit, and all I had was my boots on because I didn't bring my waders in that day.
That was a bad idea, I guess.
Well, I didn't need them to get to that tree, and I took like one step, and it just kept going, and I was like, oh.
It's like
Nope.
quicksand.
Yeah. It's
It's crazy.
something they don't talk about. I've never heard anybody talk about. It stinks down there.
Yeah, it's
I
the
believe
swamp.
it.
It's the swamp mud.
Yeah.
It's
Trust me, dude. The mud back here smells the same way. If you like, when I used to play, like when I was little, like in the woods and like get muddy and shit.
Yeah,
It
does-
smelled like ass.
yeah, but the problem is down there is it's all that. Like
Yeah.
both sides of the road is just swamp, and you walk in and it's just swamp.
Yeah.
They stank all
It
over.
just stinks.
Sounds like waders would be fun to wear.
See,
But like,
waders, if the trees that like where I sat, if I take you where I
should rip
sat,
your waders out.
you don't need waders because it's not deep enough yet.
Isn't there like a path? I saw like a path.
Yeah, there's a couple paths here. But if you go into the frag, you need waders. Even hip waders will be fine, but I got chesties. So bring them with on the trip, and we'll put them in the truck. But we probably
Yeah, we
won't.
can use them and then take them off and put them under your stand if you needed to or something.
I'm not going that far. I'm just gonna leave them in the truck. If I shoot one and it runs into the frag, I'll walk out to the truck, switch out, and get back.
I'm fucking going wherever the deer are. I'm going there to get one.
I'm going whenever the deer are there. Catch me there, 3 a.m. baby,
On the corn pile.
on the corn pile. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Just kidding.
We would never.
Not
Do that.
all of our lives.
Corn, who's
We
that?
prefer yellow acorns.
Yeah. I only hunt over acorns. Sometimes they're yellow. That's a different story.
That's just a
It's
yellow.
only corn if you believe it's corn.
They were it was for the squirrels, honestly.
Legally, in our area, we can bait.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Technically you can bait. In 5C, Pennsylvania,
Yep.
you can bait.
so we're not doing nothing wrong.
Yep.
We aren't baiting, but you can bait.
You can
if
bait.
you really wanted to bait, you can.
We'll probably do a video on that next year.
Yeah.
The legalities of baiting. So you're only allowed 5 gallons, but we got 600 pounds. We're gonna see how long it takes for the DNR to show up.
The whole goddamn trail to the tree stand.
Yeah. So we just backed the dump truck up.
So you can walk up the pile into your stand.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Um,
We went to the Great American Outdoor Show in Harrisburg, PA.
yes.
We went twice. Well, me and Hunter went 3 days.
Yeah, 3 times.
But we went 2
Jesus,
trips.
You went 3 times?
Well, me and Hunter went both days. First and second
You
day.
still
We
bought all
stayed
that
up there.
shit the last day?
Oh
How
yeah.
much shit did you buy the other day?
Too much.
Nothing the first day.
I did. I bought the Rack Daddy stuff first day.
Bought a wood duck call.
I did
That's
too.
about it.
So, yeah.
That's what another thing I hope to get on the wood ducks.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Those things
tell
are
them what
so
happened to your last call. What happened to your last call?
It just like exploded. I think I stepped on it actually by accident.
Well, that's, you know.
But I got a new one, and if you step on this one, I don't think it's gonna break.
It's pretty
To
beefy.
try it out.
Yeah, bring it down here. Let's step on it.
Yeah, I gotta go in and
Dude,
Just
we'll
start stomping on it.
You can
Should I go
body
get
slam
it?
me into the table with this sitting on the table, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Bring lunch bell.
All right, quality test.
Yeah, at
Smash
the,
our skull against it.
See what happens.
at the Great American Outdoor Show, I got my first, well, not my first duck call because I had a wood duck call, but I got a duck lanyard, I got a duck call, got a goose call, I got a knife, I got
Buddy's ready.
You got the knife on you right
I
now,
got
too.
got the knife on me, you know,
Pretty
it's pretty sweet.
Mhm.
I got a predator light, big old predator light from the top of my 17 HMR. It looks pretty nifty. What the hell else? I bought a lot of Rack Daddy stuff. Shout out to those guys. Good guys.
Cool booth, cool stuff.
Oh, you went to
I almost
the,
bought one of their things.
the worm.
Oh, the worm bar.
The worm
The
bar.
worm
that's what it
bar.
was. The worm bar.
So it's a thing of soft plastics and it goes by weight,
Oh,
and you
I
pick
think
out
I
what
see
you
that.
want.
That's pretty
So
cool.
me and Hunter were like, "Oh, it's $4 a pound." So we kept loading up and kept loading up, and as we're regular checkout, we realized, no, it's like $4 a quarter pound. So we were like, well,
Yeah, so you got like
we
you
got,
got like freaking $30 worth of plastics, and it was like
Basically.
5 pounds of worms.
we're low.
I mean, that's
we're
really
over
good.
because
Though.
we're
That's
mentally
really good. Don't
challenged.
get me wrong. That's
Yeah.
really good price. That's how you get it. But it's just like
What else did I buy?
AR ammo.
Oh, I bought
A bag of
I bought
500 rounds of AR ammo.
I bought a couple
For like
rounds of
$300.
AR ammo.
Yeah, just a
For the AR I lost, but I did lose the AR.
Hear that,
on-
Maddie? He didn't spend any money on you. He spent it all on his
No,
AR.
he bought her a milkshake.
I did buy her a milkshake. She was there the first 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's what counts, right?
Yep.
She didn't want nothing else.
She didn't ask for anything else.
No.
I offered to get her
Yep.
Rack Mommy's crop
Right.
top,
Yeah, I'm sure she wants that.
but
She wanted to have a Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Was you wearing it?
yeah,
Bruh.
no, we'll do a calendar.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, you do.
I thought you were making one already.
I thought about it. Next
Be on the
year.
lookout, guys. John's model calendar.
Yeah.
Some model calendar for next
Yeah,
year.
the Magic Hour Outdoors, the men of the
Oh.
Magic Hour.
The man of the
Calendar.
magic
Yeah,
hour.
there's 4 of us, 12 months. We
4
each get
each.
3 pictures.
I call August. I want August, November, and July.
Oh, I can-
Wait, when the hell is Matt's birthday? July, isn't it? I want Matt's birthday.
Matt, we
Another
still love
topic.
you, but we don't know when your birthday is. We're gonna check Snap.
Yeah, when's his birthday? But Hunter, what'd you get at the show?
Where I get the show? Hold on. Oh, shit.
I had a good time at the show. It was
June.
Oh, June.
Matt.
I'm
Why
getting
is
to
his name
June.
Stompy?
Yeah, y'all remember the mountains? When we went up to your mountain cabin, our feet were wet, and because it rained a little bit, and we came in, we had socks on,
I don't remember.
and we walked, you know that ramp from your garage?
I think you went in way before we did, so I don't think
So we walked in, and there was like the footprints from the wet socks on the ramp, and Matt's walking in, he goes, "Hey, whose fucking stompers are these?" It was just funny. It doesn't sound funny, but it was funny. So we call him Stompy.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, what'd you get at the show?
I bought 2 Rack Daddy hats, 1 beanie, 1 regular hat.
No.
What else did
Snacking
I
up
get?
the racks.
Oh yeah, I got a Bush Light Apple Goose Call.
Yeah.
What else did I get? I bought a lot of fishing gear.
Yeah, you did the worm bar.
Yeah, I did the worm bar.
Worm
Got a lot of stuff there. I got. They also had like a whole shitload of tubes, like real tiny tubes.
Yeah, yeah,
Or like a
yeah.
bag like that big.
Yeah, because I bought the
like
little
$6.
crickets.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
crickets. Yeah. And I bought 2 of those. I bought 1 on each day. Well, 1 the first, and the second day, and then 1 the third day.
Did you get any of the custom baits at that one stage?
Oh, I did.
Because I got the 5
forgot
crankbaits.
about
What'd you get?
I got, what was it? 3 wake baits. They were like rats that like sit an inch below the surface.
Yeah.
So you want to test them out?
Also, a little PSA. I don't know what company it was, but there was a company in the fishing hall who had a big fish tank with trout in their fish tank to display their trout lures. But the problem is, so they had their trout lures in the tank with the trout, and the trout did not catch. That's not good advertising.
And like most of them were like spinners, but they were just like sitting
They were
there,
just
straight up
sitting
and down.
and the trout just kept swimming around them like they were in his way. And then I said something, like when we walked by, I was talking to Hunter and I was like, that's not good advertising, the trout don't even care. And I don't even know what he said, he just started getting all mad at me.
Yeah, he was getting...
That was a dumb idea.
Not happy.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
If you want to display your baits in the tank, get one of like the little tanks with like the blower, like every other company
you
does.
can tell which companies are kind of like a gimmick a little bit. Like,
yeah.
They don't have as much passion about it. They kind of just want it for the money, you know. But
there was a lot of good stuff at the show. A lot of new gear.
yeah, a lot of neat stuff.
You guys getting any new gear this year?
I got a layout blind for geese. It's not new, but like me and Matt got layout blinds for geese for next season off one of his buddies, and then I'm trying to think. I kind of want to get the marsh stool from Dive Bomb. That thing's pretty sweet.
I've seen that. We saw that at the show.
Yeah.
It was pretty sick.
Yeah. I want one of their gun cases too. They have these really cool waterproof, they're almost like a bag. You just kind of roll the end up and then you clip it. It's pretty sweet. They're pretty nice. But
Do they keep your gun
warm? I couldn't afford it. I already used too much money. God, what? Keep my gun warm? Yeah, hopefully. Otherwise, my fucking action will close and my whole gun will freeze up, and I can't even shoot. I couldn't even shoot. All right.
You want to talk about?
We went to Lake Nakamixon, and I left my gun in my car overnight because we were going the next day, and we went the day before. So I left it overnight in the car, and it probably got wet. Stupid me. Left it in the car. Next morning, I think it was like 10 degrees out. It was
cold.
John was a pussy and left in like 2 minutes.
Listen.
Oh, it was like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Listen.
1 more minute.
I was crippled.
Yeah. All he was doing was videoing, and he couldn't have dressed any warmer for that whole thing.
I was so cold.
And he was freezing.
My toes
He literally
hurt
went in,
so...
I'm not even getting in 5 minutes.
I was not there long.
He's like, dude, I can't do this. And then he went in the car, we come back, he's asleep in the car. We all came back because it was freezing.
It was very cold, but
nobody else was out there,
there
except for a couple other guys.
2 Russians.
Yeah, they were trying to butt into our spot. So, like, we kept jumping out.
They were trying to steal the green cards.
But anyways, I left my gun in the car, and while we were out there hunting that morning, it was so cold that my whole chamber, when I was able to chamber a round in the morning, it wasn't fully frozen shut, chambered one in, and
it warmed up on the drive there.
When we, we didn't see anything. I was just going to shoot my gun off because it was so cold. I was like pulling the chamber and it wasn't opening, so I was like, alright, I'm going to just shoot it to warm it up and maybe I'll push the chamber open and I can rack it. It wouldn't even fire the firing pin. My whole gun was frozen. I had to go into my car and like sit half in my car.
Oh, did you tell him what you did before that?
What?
How you dipped it in the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he dipped it in the ice water.
Idea.
He's going over. He's like, I'm just gonna dip it in the water. He dips it, and me and Hunter look at each other like, how the hell would you dip that in the water?
Yeah, that was the most stupid.
That was
idea.
pretty dumb. Yeah.
Anyways, I cleaned my gun after that, so it's all good. But I thought maybe the water, in the moment would unfreeze it. But that definitely did not.
Yeah, the 20-degree water.
Yeah, it was really cold. That was a horrible idea. I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to hunt, and that made it worse. Anyways, I went back to the car, and I had to turn my car on and sit like half in my car with the gun the action right up to my freaking heater and blasting the heat so it would thaw it out. And it finally popped it open, and I was able to unchamber my round. But yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, good idea, buddy.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
You get any new gear, Hunter? This year? You're not really a gear guy. You kind of just kill big deer and go on with your day.
Yeah. Get the same gear from like since I was 8.
Yeah, dude. Matt and us were
His
having this like
hand-me-downs.
argument over camo the other day, and Matt's like, "Well, no, I only use strata for deer. I gotta use bottomland for duck." And then I look at Hunter's picture with these giant deer, mismatched camo. It doesn't match.
Nothing the same.
Not even his size, and he's
No.
killing these giant deer. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It matters if you can sit still, which Matt can't. Let me tell you a little story, guys. This past season,
This is talk shit on that.
Slander Matt Knight. That's what he
So-
gets for not showing up.
should have shown up.
Said he had to go to the
So
gym.
we go to this, we're at Adam's house, so we go down to this far stand, and it's the double stand. So I'm filming Matt hunting. Cool, he's gonna get a doe. There is 4 does about to come out, and Matt decides that this is the best time to stand up, turn around, and grab a cookie out of his backpack because he got hungry. So as he stands
What a
up,
dummy.
I'm like, Matt, stop! There's deer. And second, he is reaching his bag, turns around, like, what? Boom! Turns around and left. I was like,
Yep.
dude.
And then we already told you the story about the rear shoulder shot.
Yeah, Matt
The
shooting at
next
the rear
shot,
shoulder.
Shot that one, and then he finally shot another one. Luckily, he made a good shot on that one.
I don't know if you're in any position to talk bad
Alright,
on
well-
gut shots here. Double gut.
Look, Matt's been hunting. I took a break for a while, so. And. I got a buck this year, so I don't want to hear it, mister. You can't-
Master?
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's shot a buck in the stomach and been very upset about it. I was just
I
lucky
have.
enough that my buck went 50 yards and laid down, and I was
You-
smart enough to
you
not
did-
push it out of the woods.
You did do the right thing, and you did not push it.
Yep. And my dad shot a really nice buck that we've had on camera, and he shot it really high. Dude, I forgot to break the news to you. That deer is alive. The shed that he found is from that buck, believe it or not.
He must have hit it in like no man's land and
He
just.
thinks, I don't even know what he thinks, but he was looking at the picture and he showed me the shed. It's not even the one that's still alive. It's, well, the one that's still alive. Like, we thought the other one was dead that he shot at, but it's alive. Like, he looks at, if you look at the picture, it's his shed. So he must have been there and not been in camera and dropped his antlers off cam and then maybe walked in and looked like a doe and we would have never noticed.
Could be.
So he might be
That's good
around
to hear,
again
though.
next year.
I'll
Yeah.
shoot him next.
So my dad shot at a buck that was probably 15 yards and he was so sick about it. But he didn't compensate for the angle and how high it was, so he shot really high. He thinks through the back straps almost. Thing bled for miles. We tracked it. And I mean, he pushed it too. Like, we should have sat and waited. He might have found it dead just because it would have bleeded out, but it must have clotted up because we just found a shed. So hopefully it actually makes it through the season or the rest of the year and into the season.
Yeah, it should.
But
Speaking
that's
of
just crazy. We were like, whoa.
Speaking of trail cameras, anybody getting new ones? I know you got a new one.
I just got a Tacticam.
I'm gonna get another Tacticam. I think.
They're pretty nice.
Told you guys about the Wise Eye deal,
Yeah.
so I might look into getting a couple of those because I'm gonna put some up in the mountains in Sullivan County. I got a couple I want to put down here too, but
Yeah, you gotta let me know how those grants work, because we might switch over.
Are they like cellular ones too, or are they just
Mhm.
like card?
yeah, they're both.
Like they send over cellular?
Yeah. Which ones, the Wise Eye or the Tacticams? I've had
Either.
the Tacticams work pretty
They
good.
were good? Okay.
No, Tacticam.
Because the spy point ones we have not
Yeah, the
been.
spy point
The
stuff.
Tacticam good are really good. My dad has a spy point. It works good. The one, like it's the LTE one or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
See, I've
called.
heard
That's what we
the
got.
spy point ones are either like you get a really good one, or you get a bad one.
See, the one, it worked great for like
Definitely
3 months,
Tacticam is good.
and all of a sudden it just went to shit. Like, it was taking photos, but it wasn't sending them to the phone and stuff, and it was only taking not as many photos as it should have been.
Tacticam's good.
The only thing I had go wrong with my Tacticam is like my solar panel, don't work. Like I charge it, I put it out there, it doesn't work. So I don't know.
Yeah, I got that. So hopefully mine works. I
Yeah.
plan to put it up in the mountains and leave it there over the summer into the season. So we'll see.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yep.
It would be cool. I kind of want to, like, we're going to be duck hunting, hopefully in Sullivan too. Me and Matt went up there a couple weeks ago for a late season goose. We didn't get any, but we saw a couple flocks. We also might have some bangers coming up because we got some private property permission up in Sullivan, which is pretty awesome. So we don't know what kind. Like, we went for geese there to start off, but they got a really nice pond. So we're hoping to maybe get on some ducks there, and maybe even somehow deer hunt at some point. But I don't think that would happen. It sounds like they get a lot of people that ask, so it's probably a low chance. He did say something about coyotes that people probably ask around a lot up there because they're a pest anyways, and people don't like them, so it's fun to just go out and shoot them.
Yeah, if you can get us up there.
If we could get a thermal or something, you have that spotter scope.
I have the thermal scope, like spotting scope.
I mean, we could ask him about coyotes and then ducks and geese again. He said he sounded really welcome to letting us back, so expect some pretty cool videos next year with that, hopefully.
Hopefully we get up there for a rattlesnake this year.
Yeah.
I want a snake hunt.
Well,
Sick.
yeah, I'd be down to go up and do that. I'm trying to think of what. There's so much state game lands up there. You could do like so much, and you could like scout so many areas. So like, there's some really like cool marshy swamp like areas that I want to duck hunt, and I'm really hoping we can find some wood ducks in there.
There's some ducks on the
I don't know if
land
any
up there.
of you guys are familiar with Sullivan County or know anything, but if any of you gotten any wood ducks up there, let me know. That'd be pretty cool to know that they're around. I'm sure they are, but I've seen them here at my house in PA, like southeast PA. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure that it's like prime habitat up there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to scout and see if they're around too. But yeah, I'm excited for this upcoming season. It seems like forever away, but at least turkey kind of breaks it up a little bit before it goes bad. But fishing comes in, and it kind of distracts you a little bit until September comes around.
Yes. Yep.
Then we got dove ready to start. Deer comes in later that month.
September.
And then it's on a roll again, and we're back.
Yep.
So, you guys got anything else?
I think that's it. You got anything?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Well, hopefully next time we'll have Matt with us. We'll have the full squad.
Yep.
It was a good podcast. I don't know what episode. Do you have any idea off the top of your head? But
4, 5.
it was probably 4 or 5. But
Something like 5, I think.
Somewhere
Yeah.
around there,
5 or 6, something.
good podcast.
Yep.
We'll catch you guys next time.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Adios.
Peace.